Hi, I'm Gwen, and I have a question. Do you think it is harmful for the infrared red thermometer to be pointed to your head? I want you to stay tuned. I'll give you those questions answered. Bye. Hello. This is what we have to wear these days. But it is said that with the infrared thermometer, we're supposed to take the mask off and we're supposed to take the eyeglasses off. Now, this is an infrared that is pointing to your brain, and is it damaging for your pineal gland, your pituitary glands? Because those are important glands that really help us to be balanced, help us to have a good awareness as far as nervous system. Those are important things that we need to have in our body system, and those glands should not be tampered with at all. Who knows that maybe sometime in the future it's going to be something going wrong, something happening, and it may be because it was so many times that you had gotten that the infrared ray towards your brain that it basically damaged some things. Would you want to be having those problems? I don't think so. So, what I am going to talk about is that there has been controversy on if it is good or if it's not. I'm going to give you an example. Just before I went away on a trip east and west coast, I just happened to see on the videos that were on YouTube, they were discussing about exactly what I'm talking about. This person that was talking, he had mentioned that it is not good for your brain to be traumatized, or any child to be traumatized by having a gun pointed to their head. Well, that is maybe desensitizing them about guns going to their head. That should be something that should be thought about. Another thing is that, well, I had gotten the information that you're not supposed to have that to your head. That's all the information I knew. So when I got on the airplane, I basically, when she came to me with the gun right before me, I did this. I said, "Excuse me, I'd rather you take my wrist. I would like for you to take the wrist." Now they thought that it was maybe something wrong with me because I probably am going to be problematic because I'm not doing what everyone else is doing. But I think that is what you need to do. That's what you need to do. You need to let them know nicely that you'd rather have it done on your wrist. It is said that it is accurate on your wrist than it is here. This is taking the temperature on your skin. This is more at a deeper temperature there. That's why there have been some nurses that have said that the temperature on your wrist or in your elbow is going to be more accurate. Now the question is, are you trying to get accuracy, or are you trying to get your temperature correctly? Okay, there was another comment that was made was that those tools, or that instrument that a lot of the airports and schools are using, they are not supposed to be used for humans. They are to take temperatures for machines. So why are we using it for humans? Well, it's because of education. There's not it's not good education that is passed down fast enough. So everybody's hurrying up doing something that they think is supposed to be done, and it's not a consistency. There's not a consistency. Some of them take temperatures very close to your head, and some of them take it away. The thing is, what do you think? Should you have the temperature done on your head because they're saying this is social distancing, but then they're putting the thermometer right close to you. So is that social distancing? What you need to do is basically put your arm out and say, would you please take the temperature on my wrist? Or like I did, I would like my temperature taken on my wrist instead of in my head. I want to protect my brain. I do not want any infrared rays in my brain. And say it firmly and nicely, and basically, why would they object to it? Okay, if they do object, then you just tell them, I've done my research and this is what has been said. Okay? And that's basically it. So there's questions on what should I do? Well, that's what I would do. That's what I did do when I went to California and when I went to New York. And basically, there was no problem with them doing what I asked. So we have to start thinking about things that are being brought to us and think of other ways that are going to be better for us. Just because it has been said that this is supposed to be, maybe it could be a better way, but those people are telling you just have not thought about it well enough. And they're giving you information of a quick to do what is supposed to be done, and it wasn't thought well enough. So those things can happen. Just like doctors are practicing, they are not gods. So it's like those information, because there was a lot of doctors that said it is not supposed to be bad for your head. Well, there's been people that have said that it's a better way. If it is that you do not want that gun to be on your head, then ask them to put it on your arm, and that will eliminate anything. And if they're talking about social distancing, then you're going to put your arm out and say, well, here's my wrist. Would you please take the temperature on my wrist? Okay, so if there's any questions about what we can do about that situation, if you have anything that you want to add, please put it in the description, and I'll be glad to get back to you. And I want to get back to you as soon as I can, because this is something that is controversy and it's not really thought of. So what do you think? See you next clip. Bye.